everyone, my name is Clay, and welcome to a vlog. This is an update. I'm recording this right at the tail end of September. You should be seeing it the same day I'm recording it. This is going to kind of go over what's going on with the YouTube channel, my life, kind of an update in general for everybody. I'm going to post this to my website, terminallynerdy.com. If you want to read the short answer, you can go there. It'll be in the post. It'll be the newest post when this goes up. So, you probably noticed the schedule on my Let's Plays suddenly changed. And it's changing further. Here's the long answer what's going on. So, I burned myself out. I tried to do a pace that I should have known from previous experience, because I've been doing this whole terminally nerdy thing for 4 years now, as of last month. That's right, by the way, my 4-year anniversary was end of August, so woohoo, 4 years of this. I didn't do anything for it. And this is completely off the cuff, by the way, this whole vlog. I've been kind of going over it in my head. So, you know, first, Vampire the Masquerade was freaking every day, and it took like 2 months. I don't know how I maintained that at all. And I kind of mentioned that sometimes in some of the episodes. And then I started doing the Fallout New Vegas and Legend of Mana, and those were every day. And at the beginning of September, I started doing 2 of each of those, plus 1 Shadow of War, and that was like for the first like 2 weeks, because I was taking out 2 days. But unfortunately, because work stress has been getting more and more heavy, and just general reality right now in our great year of 2020. By the way, I live in Florida. If you haven't heard, Florida is going down the toilet thanks to our governor. Highest number of cases. We're number 1 in the U.S. And he just, as of yesterday or this weekend, removed all the COVID restrictions. We're all going to die here. Anyway, it's been getting to me. And my brain has been freaking out. And there's 2 parts to this. One, the schedule. I've been trying to make videos faster, more often than I ought to. And the second problem is I've been dividing my attention. For those of you who don't know, I was diagnosed with attention deficit hyperactivity disorder, or ADHD, way back in the late 80s, like 1988, 1989, when I was a kid. I'm almost 40 years old now, and I was diagnosed right when I was in the 2nd grade. And I was put on medication for it. I was put on Ritalin. And I was on Ritalin from about the 2nd grade all the way to the 11th grade, so about 9 straight years. This is important because I have actual clinical ADHD. Ritalin, for those of you unaware, is amphetamines. It's speed. If a normal person who does not have ADHD or ADD going on up here takes Ritalin, they will get addicted to it, and it will speed them up. It'll make them jittery. It's an upper, kind of like cocaine and Adderall, same kind of thing. It's a controlled substance in the U.S. for a reason. I took it for 9 straight years and took myself off of it, never had an effect on it. Like anybody with actual clinical ADHD or ADD, it slowed me down. It made me able to focus, but my problem with it was always gave me mood swings. Basically, for about 2 hours after I took it, which was 2 hours in the morning and 2 hours in the evening, I was a right asshole and didn't want to talk to anybody, and I finally got sick and tired of it when I cursed out my Spanish teacher and got detention for it. I just couldn't keep my mouth shut, and I was pissed off at nothing. It made my temper flare. I do have a temper, and I keep it under control. But unfortunately, Ritalin just kind of took the wheels off of that part. So, because of this, I find it very hard frequently to keep on something. I will frequently get really attached to something or some activity. I will consume it to the exclusion of everything else for a period of time, and then I will burn out on it and get tired of it. It happens to me with MMOs, which drives my wife up the wall. It happens to me with video games. It happens to me with a lot of things. Also, ADHD affects my memory. My short-term memory is basically shot. If I don't have lists, I will forget something every time I go out when I go out to do something. And will frequently replace the thing I forgot with something I didn't intend to get, and then I'll be wondering, why the hell did I do that? It's great. I have to make lists and have notes and reminders just to keep my brain in check. In fact, doing anything like the Terminally Nerdy thing for 4 years is the longest I've maintained any project in any form ever. I am rather proud of myself for this, but unfortunately, I have to learn as I go. And this is like the third time I've burned out. Now, the first 2 times it was burnout because of reception, and I had to train myself to realize that that's not a big deal. The second time I burned out was content type. I was doing streams, and I was trying to write about D&D and all this stuff, and my interest just completely tanked. So, I enjoy making video game content. I absolutely love it. I love making the reviews. I like making the Let's Plays. But I was trying to do it too rapidly. I need to get a rhythm, a sort of schedule that works for me, and that schedule really is no schedule. So, I have, like, videos for Fallout New Vegas and Legend of Mana. I've got, like, 7 unreleased videos for each of them already recorded. And I just haven't been releasing them. So here's what's going to happen on this here YouTube channel. Still going to get reviews, still going to get first impressions, still going to get Let's Plays. However, I'm only going to promise, at minimum, 1 video a week. I can maintain that. Because if I have to record a, let's say, Fallout New Vegas, or a Shadow of War, or whatever, I can record that video in 30 to 45 minutes and have it done, and I'm good. And that'll give me time to rest, to relax, because I'm still working a 40-hour-a-week job, if you were unaware of that. I actually have been working from home. No commute. I used to have an hour-and-a-half commute twice a day for the last 5 years. I don't have that no more. You have no idea how happy I am about that. So, basically, you'll still get those. Now, those videos may be Let's Plays, but they may be reviews. And I may do more than 1 a week. Like, if I do, say, Shadow of War, which I'm still going to be doing, I may not do that every week, but then you'll get something like Fallout. But if I do that, I may do that one and a Fallout, or that one and Legend. Additionally, I've been splitting my focus too much. I was doing 3 games. That's not going to work for this brain up here. I need to pick one, stick with it, let my brain kind of get obsessed with it, play through that, and then move on. So, I'm going to be focusing on 2 games primarily, and that's Fallout New Vegas and Shadow of War, with Fallout New Vegas being the main one. Okay? Unless I do something like a review. In fact, I'm going to be reviewing Warframe, which I've been obsessed with. That was one that took my attention. I started playing it. Next thing you know, I was playing it every day, and I have been for the last month. I just can't stop, but I'm finally getting tired of it. I'm finally hitting that moment that I always hit with a game where I'm like, okay, I've absorbed it, and I'm good. Like, I even went so far as to make spreadsheets for frickin' Warframe, and, like, collections and this whole thing, and I'm running out of stuff to do, which is good, because now my brain's like, okay, we've kind of good on Warframe for now. I'll probably play it a little bit here and there. I've been playing Stardew Valley with my wife, which I should review, and I might, because, you know, I've been playing it for almost 100 hours now with her. And I'm also going to be reviewing Vampire the Masquerade Shadows of New York, the visual novel, the sequel to Coteries. Fun fact about that, when I played it last night for the first time, I killed myself in 10 minutes. I actually got an ending, and a bad ending, in 10 minutes in that game. Whoo boy. That's going to be a fun visual novel. In fact, I'll probably work on that a little bit after this, so. But yeah, that's kind of where things are. So you're still going to get videos every week. I've got a bunch of Fallout. I'm going to post the Legend of Mana until I hit the end of them, and then they will come when I feel like recording them. Fallout New Vegas will come when I feel like recording them. And you can expect stuff on Fridays now. Whatever it is. So if I do a Shadow of War, and only Shadow of War, it's going to come out on a Friday. If you get a Shadow of War on Sunday, that means a different video is coming Friday. Okay? So that can be kind of your thing. But you will get something every Friday at the minimum. Alright? Also, I understand this is probably several of you, this is the first time you've ever seen me. Hi! I'm Clay. So yeah, 4 years of Terminally Nerdy, or technically 4 years and 1 month at this point. And we're slowly getting the hang of it. You know? I saw a lot of growth doing daily and almost daily, so I'm going to be kind of sad to see all that go, but them's the breaks. I hope most of you stick around, enjoy what I'm doing, and hey, share my videos, hit the like button, subscribe, all that stuff. I'm going to put the Patreon stuff over on this side with my fancy new thing. If you want to join that family, it's $2 a month. It is actually very helpful right now. My wife does not have a job. She was working retail, and I had her take herself out of it for safety reasons. And while I am supporting us by myself, every little bit helps. So, but as always, thanks for watching. Stay nerdy, treat each other kindly, and I'll catch y'all on the next one. Take care.